guys, Dan from TallingtonProShop.com. We've got another review for you. It's the Head Adapt Edge 100. It's in red and white, really sick looking boot, and it sits at $249.99. It has a flex rating of 90 to 100 and it's aimed at intermediate to advanced skiers. This boot is pretty good for everything. If you want to take it in the moguls, in the steeps, where you're just cruising around, it will do the job. So first of all, it's a polyurethane moulded shell. And it's got spine tech buckles, 4 spine tech buckles. Now the spine tech buckles are really good because it gives you a really even tension across the foot and across your shin. So you don't get those pressure points. It helps the plastic overlap and sit really nicely on your foot. Also on the buckles, you've got your double power levers. These are really good. It helps you get that extra tension if you really want to crank your boots up a little bit more. You've got your macro adjustment on the top. That slides back and forth for more adjustment as well, which is really good. 35mm power strap. Get that on nice and tight, helps the flex of the boot. On the back of the boot, we've got the stiffer and the softer setting. So the reason it's a 90 to 100 flex boot, if you crank it down to 90, it's a nice soft boot, really comfortable. If you want to go a bit more aggressive, pop it back up to 100 and it goes a little bit stiffer. You've got an adjustable spoiler on the back here that slides up and down, gives you a bit more forward lean if you need to. Most important thing about this boot, it's a really awesome thing that only Head are doing, is the adaptive edge technology. Pretty much what this is a little hole here. You pop your Allen key in it and it expands the volume of the boot. So it goes from 102mm if you crank it one way up to 104mm. So you've got 2 different settings for the last of the boot, so it's really cool. Dual canting on either side, so if your legs are a little bit bowed or a little bit off, it lines them up a little bit, stops those pressure points on the side of your feet and stops you catching your edges. So that's the shell of the boot. We now have the liner. Now the liner is a fully heat moldable liner. It's got so you really get that custom feel. It's got a really nice shaped tongue at the front, so your shin sits in there really nicely, stops those pressure points and the nipping on the sides. You've got your option of popping your J-bars in the side. Now your J-bars are these little plastic rods. They slip in the side there, gives you a little bit more tension around your ankle if you need it. It's got a neoprene box at the front. Gives you a bit more space for your feet, a little bit more comfort and avoids those toe bangs. The footbed is a really nice shaped footbed, gives you a nice hold at the back of the boot and flattens out over your toes. The metallic underneath keeps you cool when it's hot, keeps it hot when it's cold. So yeah, that's the Head Adapt Edge 100. We've got it in store now at TallingtonProShop.com, so go buy it.